channel, so today's tutorial will be this look right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sick of winter. I'm ready for like the sun and the breeze and like the heat, but not in Texas. Like, I'd rather spend summer somewhere else because, to be honest, Texas, in the summer, it's not a sauna, it's an oven. Like, put yourself in an oven at 350 degrees and that's what Texas is like in the summer. But seriously, I kind of like really miss like the really bronzy, the really beautiful tan skin, like the really beautiful golds, and I really miss that when it comes to summer makeup. So I just decided to incorporate that into this tutorial right here. This is a very warm tone, very dramatic look, but I decided to use a lot of summer elements in it, such as warm tones, gold, really light lashes, and really luminous skin. So this is going to be my summer winter version of a makeup look. So if you want to see how to create this look, you can wear this anywhere you want, then keep watching. So one of the big focuses in this look is, like I said, very natural, very healthy looking skin. So a great way to achieve this, especially if you don't have a lot of sleep, is simply by taking a liquid illuminator such as this Revlon one and just putting it all over your face as a primer. I have oily skin, so usually you wouldn't really see me do this, but this is a very great product because it doesn't give you a lot of illumination. It just gives you just a little bit, and when you put your foundation on top, it just works really well for that. So for foundations, I'm mixing two together. I'm mixing my L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation along with my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. The L'Oreal Pro Glow is definitely one of the more dewy foundations in my collection, whilst the Milani Conceal and Perfect is by far one of the most high coverage foundations I have tried at the drugstore. So mixing these together using my fingers, and as you can see, I'm just applying this using my fingers to my face. You can apply it with a brush or you can apply it with your fingers, a sponge. What I did at first is I just applied this to the places on my face where I felt like I really needed some coverage using my fingers, and then I just used a beauty sponge just to blend it all out. And this does take a while, so I just decided to go in real quickly and just do the rest of my face by directly applying the foundation to my face using the sponge. And then of course I'm also applying the product to my neck, so it looks very seamless. And then for a concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind. This has definitely made its way to the top list of my favorite concealers in the entire world. This is a really good one. It's very light. It does a lot of brightening, it really highlights, and that's why I'm using it on places on my face that I really want to highlight and bring forward and really brighten a lot. This includes my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, my jawline, and then I'm also just blending everything out using my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Okay, so now we're going in with some powder. This is my Coty Airspun powder, definitely my favorite powder. I love this thing so much. And I'm just using some powder off the lid, and I'm just applying a sheer, well, almost sheer, a pretty thin layer of powder on my areas of the face where I put my concealer, just to make sure that it's all set. And I don't want to apply too much powder because I don't want this to be a very matte look. I want this to be quite luminous, so I'm just applying a thin layer. And then we're just going to brush it off later, but now we're just going in with some eyeshadow. This is actually the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette, and this is discontinued, but don't worry, the colors that I'm using from this palette are still available in the singles. So this color is actually called Morocco. This is a very warm burnt orange color. It is available if you want to get it, but I really like it a lot. It's very blendable. I'm just using a fluffy brush to apply this to my crease area, and as you can see, it is pigmented and it is amazing. So the thing that made this look really bronzy and really warm and really beautiful was this cream eyeshadow. I've used this before, but this is a Flower Beauty cream eyeshadow, and this is really amazing. I can never remember the name. I think it's Blooming Bouquet or something. I'm applying this pretty much all over my entire lid, but I'm concentrating this on the outer part of my eye because that way my eye looks a lot more rounded and it's a lot more defined. So I'm just applying the color little by little, not too much at one time. I'm just using it little by little. I want it to be very easy to manage, and if you put too much on, then it's very difficult to blend. So now for the center of my lid, I decided to go with a little bit of a pop of gold. I've used this color so many times, and it's still one of my favorite golds ever. This is from Colourpop. It's their Kathleen Lights eyeshadow, and it's so beautiful. It's like this most beautiful warm gold color. It's stunning, and it's a metallic as well. I'm using the leftover cream color from the brush from earlier, and I'm just using this to define my lower lash line. And then for mascara, I already had a little bit of mascara on, but I just put a little bit more. I'm using my Covergirl Supersizer Lash Mascara. For lashes, I'm going in with these Kiss lashes. These are called Daisy, and these are really great because they're very lightweight, but they look pretty dramatic and they really just flare out, but they don't cover up the eyeshadow, because a lot of lashes, they're very heavy and they cover up the eyeshadow, so when someone's looking at your face, they can't really see the eyeshadow that you've been working so hard to put on your face. So this is really great because it's a very light lash. So for my eyebrows, I decided to go for a very soft, very natural looking brow. I didn't want anything too like harsh or anything like that. I didn't want anything structured. So I got out my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm using this dark brown color and using an angled brush to apply this. I'm just applying this to my eyebrow, and as you can see, I'm just going with some fingers and just blending this out, and it gives me this very soft looking brow, which I have really been liking recently because it's a lot easier to do and it just looks a lot better on the face. So that's what I've been doing. For bronzer, and I did go a little bit heavy with bronzer in this video, I decided to go in with a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is amazing. Beautiful, blendable, pigmented. I went a little bit ham with this, but that's okay. And then for my highlight, I'm using my Wet n Wild highlight. This is a really great highlight. It is very pigmented. It has a lot of reflections in it. I think it's a great highlight. If you're looking for a good one, try this one. I decided to go in, again, as I said, a little bit ham with the bronzer. So this is a Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips bronzer. I decided to just top my bronzer off with this bronzer, and you know, initially it looked pretty good, but then I decided to go in with some more Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and even though it looked really great in like real life, on camera it just translates to looking a little bit muddy, which of course I do not really like, but I promise you in real life it looked pretty damn good. It looked good. For lips, I'm doing a little bit of overlining. I'm actually using this Essence lip liner, and this is a shade that is pretty much identical to my natural lip color, and this is great for overlining the lips because that way your lips look bigger, but they don't look like you actually tried to use a lip liner to make them look bigger, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going in with this Morphe Cream lip polish, and this is a pretty bright color, and initially I was thinking, oh, this will look really good, but then I was like, it looks good, but I want something different. So I decided to basically dumb it down a little bit by using this Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in the shade, wait for it, Nudie Patootie. I love this color so much. I mean, I love this color and I love this shade name because Nudie Patootie is so much fun to say. Just say it with me. Nudie Patootie. Do you get it? I mean, it's just so much fun to say. I pretty much apply this to the center of my lip, and then I just use my fingers just to diffuse it a little bit. And the end result was pretty much a lip that had just a little bit of gray in it, a little bit of pink in it, but just a little bit in between. So this is a really beautiful lip combination. I really like it a lot. It's a very nice undone version of a nude. So there you go. Okay, now that we're done with the Nudie Patooties, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Be sure to check out my channel down below if you're interested in finding out more about my videos. And yeah, this is pretty much the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.